Hey, what's going on? This is Nicholas Lau from Dallas, Texas. Hopefully, you all had a great day today. It was Super Bowl Sunday. Just finished watching the game a bit ago. It's probably why I have my Dallas Cowboys hat on because it's probably the only NFL team's hat that I have that I can think of at least. But, anyways, that's besides the point. So, hopefully, if you did watch the game, you enjoyed it. That was one heck of a game between the 49ers and the Chiefs. Could have went either way. So, anyways, let's get down to the topic. So what I wanted to discuss is 10 ways to generate leads for free. So I actually come from the paid ad business. So for several years, I've been a solo ad vendor. And what a solo ad vendor does is when people have something to promote, whether it's their own product, whether it's an affiliate product, network marketing business, whatever the case may be, they'll come to me and they'll go to my website, nixclicks.biz, B-I-Z, and they'll go over there to buy traffic, and they'll say like, hey, Nick, I need to buy 100 clicks, 500 clicks, 1,000 clicks, whatever the case may be. And they want me to send traffic from my email list to their offer, which will help them build their list and hopefully get some sales. If not right away, then from the follow-up. So I don't want to get too much into that because that's paid traffic, but I wanted to share my background of what I do. So it's like, okay, well, why would a paid ads guy want to teach how to generate leads for free? Well, because I know everybody's situation is different. Not everybody has money for paid traffic. Just because you don't have money for paid traffic doesn't mean you can't hustle and still build your list other ways. There's plenty of ways. So let's kind of get right into it. So the number one thing for you to do, actually, this is not in any order. I shouldn't say the number one thing, but the number one thing I put on my list is ebooks and guides. That's what you'll probably find the most. A lot of times when you opt into somebody's list, when you put in your name and then there'll be something above that says, if you want to learn how to do this and this, please click this below to get my free PDF report on 10 ways or 20 ways or whatever. So the thing is, you have to exchange value. Nobody is just going to give you their email address. I mean, yeah, sometimes they do, but you have to look at the quality of the lead that you're getting. Now, if you're offering something of value and somebody sees value in that, then they're going to give you their name and their email address. Sometimes you just want their email address. Sometimes you want their name. I used to be the type that I just wanted their email address. I wanted to build the list really fast. And I realized that the quality of the lead isn't the same. So the more information you can collect, the higher the lead quality will be. That doesn't mean your opt-in rate and your statistics will be better, because the more information you ask for, the less likely somebody is to do it. But the ones that do it, they're going to give you a better quality. Okay. So I would suggest, getting their first name and their email address. Okay. Anything you do beyond that is probably going to lower your opt-in rate too much. So I wouldn't do that unless you specifically need their last name for something. It's not a good thing to ask for strangers. Generally, what you do is just get the basic information, give them the information that they want after they opt in, and then they'll decide if they want to give you more information when you ask for it. Okay, so that's what you want to do for the first one I came up with, which is ebooks. Second is templates. Okay, this is great for if you're into software like, say, ClickFunnels or ManyChat or different things. So let's just say I have a ClickFunnels page that I have built, and I let people know that, hey, when you opt into my page to go check out this offer, not only will you get to check out that offer, I'll give you a copy of my page. You'll get the template. So I'll send them the share code or something, so they don't have to build that page from scratch. They could just take that share code, put it into their ClickFunnels account, and then the page will build automatically. So people love templates. Same thing on ManyChat. Now, ManyChat is huge right now if you're into chatbots. So when you're on Facebook Messenger and you go to somebody's page and you click send message and then it automatically replies and it seems like you're talking to somebody, but it's actually a robot. Well, those are different flows that are created. Based on your answer, it'll take you in different directions. Now, there are some people that actually create templates that you can use. They've built it out, so you don't have to. So those are really big right now. So it's like, opt into my list and get access to my ManyChat welcome flow for whatever the case may be. All right. Number 3, presentations. So and this is one I use a lot. If somebody says that they're going to give me the template for their PowerPoint presentation, I love that, because even though I love giving presentations, I love doing webinars, I don't actually like building the slides. It takes a lot of time, right? So if somebody has the slides that are already written out and I can just go in there and just rewrite the things I want to rewrite, put in my pictures and stuff, and they've already done all the awesome graphics. I love those. Those are another way to build your list for free because people love those type of offers. Number 4, webinars. Doesn't matter if they're live or automated. When you put it out on social media that say, hey, for instance, like one of the niches I'm in is health and fitness, people that are trying to lose weight and lower their cholesterol, try to avoid diabetes. If they're in that niche, so maybe I'll put a post on my Facebook. It's like, hey, on Wednesday at 8 p.m., I'm doing a live webinar to teach you all how you can, get into better health, blah, blah, blah. And when they opt in to that webinar, you've collected a lead. And then even on the webinar itself, once you've given your presentation, it's like, hey, I thank you for joining me on this presentation. If you stay until the end, I'm going to give you blah, blah, blah. Maybe a free ebook, maybe a free template, whatever the case may be. When they get to the end, they're going to click on that link. They're going to put in their information to give whatever free thing that you gave them, because you've given them so much value. They probably want to stay connected with you. They want your information because you've already delivered value. So that's another great way. Number 5 is blog posts. So if you have your own blog and what you want to do, like just say you have a WordPress blog, you want to download some sort of plugin that captures leads. So maybe you put a very compelling copy that says, hey, I've done a blog post that goes over the top 10 ways to make money without getting your PayPal account banned or something, whatever, something compelling. It's like, ooh, I want to know that. So they go to your blog to read the article. As they're reading the article, maybe they're scrolling down a few seconds later, this thing pops up and says, please enter your name and email address for a free video on so-and-so. So, they could just X out and keep reading the article. But if they're getting value out of your article, then there's a good chance that they're going to opt in. Now you got their email address, right? Another free way to get your email. And just to stress why this is important, this is not cold traffic. These are people that know you, or they wanted to see what you had to offer. You put these things out there, they decided they wanted to come to your page. So when they opt in, it's more warm traffic than saying, like a Facebook ad or a solo ad, which is going after cold traffic. So the quality of leads that are joining your list through these methods are going to be a higher quality lead. They're more likely to open your emails. They're more likely to click on the emails. They're more likely to take an action. Number 6, YouTube videos, just like this. So when you do a YouTube video, you give good value. People want to stay connected with you. You just say that, hey, just like I'm doing right now, go down into the description area, click that link and subscribe to my list, and I'll give you so-and-so, okay? Number 7, research and reports. So depending on what niche you're in, so maybe you're in the health and fitness niche, or maybe you're in the skincare niche, and you have some sort of statistics that say that, it's like so many teenagers have this problem with acne, and these are the causes, and here's the demographic research behind it. And then, now you can slightly pitch your product. By the way, if your teenager has this problem, I have this cream that worked great on my teenager, maybe it will yours, because now during this article or this research report, you've justified that this is an actual problem and that other people go through it and that you have a solution to the problem, okay? So that's kind of the name of the game. People have problems, you come up with solutions. If you can make that work, the leads are going to come in, eventually the sales are going to come in. All right, number 8, Quora and Reddit. So Quora is a site that people go to ask questions and get them answered. It is more of a professional setting than some other forums. And, maybe like in the past, people use things like Yahoo Answers, or, there's other websites out there. But Quora, there's a lot of business people there. They use it strategically. So if you're good at something, if you have information on something, go on Quora, look up those keywords and see if anybody's posting questions on those. When somebody has a question, you have the answer, chime in, give the answer. If you give a nice, thorough answer and you're really helping out, more than likely that person's going to click on your profile. When they click on your profile, you're going to have this section that says, hey, my name is so-and-so, I'm an internet marketer, or I'm a fitness enthusiast, and if you want more information, just click on this link below. They're going to go to your capture page, they're going to enter their information. You just created another free lead. All right. So, and, Reddit's kind of the same way. So, you can interact with people. People are posting articles all the time. They're telling their stories. If you engage with them, there's a good chance somebody's going to engage back with you. And there's another way for you to drop a link or have them go to your profile. I mean, you can kind of figure it out, but those are 2 good places to develop free leads. Number 9, your email signature. So that's an interesting one. So when you send out an email to somebody, sincerely, blah, 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 sometimes people put a quote or something, but it's not a bad place to drop a link to a capture page, because not everybody that emails you knows you on a personal basis. Some people are business people. Some people are trying to pitch you. Some people are trying to, make a business contact out of you. And when you reply, it's going to be hard for them not to click on your link. I mean, it's just kind of human nature. It's like, oh, it's sincerely, blah, blah, blah. And then it has a link. Well, let me click. They go to the link. They see your little pitch and what free thing you have to offer. And then they put your name in, right? Now, like I said, it's a warm lead because they already knew who you were. They decided to go to your website, and now they're added onto your list. And last is podcasting. This is going to be the hardest, but this is going to be, it could be the funnest. It just depends. It's not for everybody. I'm planning on starting a podcast later this year. I think that I have a lot of information to give out, like I've done here and I've done in the past. And I thought maybe I can get on a podcast and really share some ideas with people and, get to know people on a different level. My thing is, if you like talking, you might as well start a podcast, because you could talk to yourself and who knows, you'd be able to monetize it. I wouldn't get into podcasting unless you have an idea of how you're going to monetize it and list build. But like I said, it's a great way to get out there, help people out. They're going to subscribe to your channels, and more than likely they're going to find some way to get back to you so they can get on your list. So those are 10 cool ways. Now, where did I get these 10 cool ways? Well, my friend's book, The Evil Salesman, 21 Ways to Generate Leads. Now, that is what I just went over. That is not 10 of the 21. That's just 10 that I randomly got through the book. There's so much more in here. There's some really cool ones that I did not go over because they go really in depth. So definitely want you to look at it. And it's by Satish Gair. That is one of my good friends. So actually, we just went out for coffee last week, and I brought the book, and I made him sign it just for the heck of it, because I just like to do crazy things like that. So anyways, he is brilliant. One of the smartest guys I've met online. He is just awesome. He lives really near me. So we hang out occasionally, and I learn a lot of stuff from him. So if you are interested in this book, and it's pretty cheap. I think it's under $10, might even be $5. So well worth it. I mean, it's not a thick book, because he doesn't like to just write fluff. He doesn't write about himself or his life story or anything. He's there to give you information that you can put to use really quickly, similar to what I just did. So those are a lot of tips you can use. If you want to get the book, just go down below, and there's a link. That's my affiliate link. So, hopefully you use that so I get a little bit of credit. It's not that much, but let me be honest with you. With Amazon, you need to make so many sales every so many days to stay in their affiliate program. So even though this commission won't be very much, it might be a few cents. I don't know. They don't pay more than 6%. But the point is, as long as they see some sales come in, then they're happy. So like I said, it's probably a $5 or $10 book. If you click on the link below for the book, then I'll get credit when you buy it. So I'd really appreciate that. And you're going to get a lot out of this book. And then you'll be able to connect with him, get on his social media pages, follow him. Really awesome guy. You'll learn a whole lot of stuff. And like I said, he's the type of person that tries to make internet marketing and, tools for small business. He tries to make it affordable so people don't have to go way out of their budget. So the book is indicative of, the way he runs his business and makes it affordable for people. So again, just to recap the 10 ways to generate leads. You can give away ebooks. You can give away templates to like ClickFunnels or ManyChat. You can do like PowerPoint presentation slides. You can do webinars, whether they're live or automated. And just so people know the difference, an automated webinar is something you record one time, and you just send those links out there. When people click on it, they'll sign up for a time. They're going to feel like they're going to a real webinar, unless you tell them it's automated, whatever the case may be. But that webinar is constantly working. That webinar is like your employee, that automated webinar. It's like a little soldier that's always constantly churning out leads for you. So your only job is to, bring some sort of traffic to that link and, put it out there where people can see it. Again, blog post. Pretty simple. You do a good blog post on something people are interested in, have a little pop-up that'll give something away, that'll make them opt in. YouTube videos like this is a great way to build your list. Like I said, click below to join my list. Click on the little subscribe button and the bell so you know when I have a new video that's released. Let's see, after that, research and reports. If you're in an industry where data matters, people like that. They want to know how much it takes to do whatever, or what's happened in that industry, analytical stuff. And after that, Quora and Reddit, it's a great place to, correspond back and forth with people and make new friends like that. And, they'll join your list. Your email signature, very easy one. Whenever you email somebody and it says sincerely so-and-so, maybe just put a little quote and your link in there, and you'll see that people will opt in that way just by your correspondence back and forth with them. And last one is podcasting. And Satish, the one that wrote this book, he has a book coming out in the future on podcasting. So look for that one. That's going to be really cool as well. And like I said, I'm planning on starting a podcast sometime this year. So anyways, hopefully you learned a lot. If you have any questions, please leave the questions below in the comments area. Let me know where you're from. If you learned anything, I'd love to engage with you back and forth. And there's other ways to reach me if you need to, hit me up on Facebook, Skype. I'm always there to, I get back to people within, 24, 48 hours at the most. Generally speaking, I get back to people pretty quick. But anyways, that is all. My name is Nicholas Lau from Dallas. You can catch my websites, nicholaslau.com or nixclicks.biz is my traffic business, either or. And like I said, just look forward to more videos like this with marketing tips. And I hope this has really helped you out, and take care. And I will see you soon. Bye-bye.